need all of us right now. And these children are our children.
Hurricane Sandy crashing on shore, winds now at 90 miles per hour, and this storm is so big, so vast.
Manila, brought to its knees by 11 days of constant rain.
Most violent and widespread protests since Mohamed Morsi came to power.
You've probably seen a new campaign called Coney 2012.
It is the largest ship to ever end up like this.
Gay, straight, no matter who you are, love is love.
She actually killed herself about a month after this video went up.
To all of the children out there who feel lost, who are struggling with your weight, with the color of your skin, your sexual preference, your disability, do not let your self-worth be defined by bullies.
For once, there is something, a tool, a resource.
This has been an awesome ride, and I have no regrets. Live life to the fullest, because you never know what's going to happen.
Somebody ran away, saying fast as I can. I got to go. I got to go. Once upon a time we fell apart. You're holding your hands.
Jerolynn, well, she's in my Spanish class, and in Spanish, like, sometimes she struggles, but she works really hard, and when she really can't get it, she asks me for help, and if I still can't get it for her, she'll ask Miss Enriquez. Other students can learn grit, true dedication, Jerolynn, and positivity, because she's really positive.
I'm so proud of Jerolynn for being this month's Saber of the Month. What impresses me most about Jerolynn, besides her consistently high grades, is her ability to reflect in checkpoints. So even though she's doing really well in most of her classes, she's always pushing herself to do better. And she writes really clear, actionable steps in her planner each week, and she really holds herself accountable for following through. So 2 snaps for Jerolynn for always pushing herself to be better.
Just like in every class I have him, he's always achieving. And then after class, I ask him what's wrong, and he says, "Oh, I need to get my grades up and stuff."
Yesterday when I was in math tutoring, Bryan, I saw across the room, Bryan was in the study center for his lunch period and getting most of his homework done. So I think that shows grit, and he was pretty much going over expectations. So I would say Bryan.
That really shows that he cares about being an achiever in class and everything he does.
You know, one thing you can always learn from Bryan is that he always knows how to ask good questions. So whenever he doesn't understand something, he'll come over, he'll be like, "Mr. Chen, I'm having trouble with this particular type of problem." He's really specific about his questions, and it really helps us get him to a place where he can understand those questions.
I agree. I think the fact that he's asking all those questions shows he makes a big sense. He really wants to know everything there is to know about Algebra 2. He pushes on until he gets it.
Yeah, and I think in addition to that, one thing that I see in all of his classes is that he always wants to have the best grades that he possibly can. So he's always like, "Mr. Chen, what's my rank in the class right now?" And then he finds out his rank and he's like, "Okay, next week, instead of being number 3, I'm going to be number 2.
Impressive.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Good work, Bryan.
Yeah, keep up the good work, Bryan.
Gabriel is a good candidate for Saber of the Month because, even though he might sometimes leave certain parts of his homework for lunch or for breakfast, but he still gets it done. He concentrates, and I know if he has to stay for office hours, he would go. And you see him very serious when it comes to homework and classes. He doesn't joke around and take his grades for granted. And very serious.
I am so excited that Gabriel is our Saber of the Month for the 11th grade. One thing that I love about Gabriel is that every time that he comes into checkpoints, his grades are already stellar, but he always comes with ideas of just one little thing he can change, one little thing that he can do just a little bit better to take him to the next level, and that has definitely paid off because he currently has the highest GPA in the 11th grade so far this quarter. Another thing that I love is that he's working on not only developing himself academically, but just as a person. And he always says, okay, well, this week I know that I need to go to bed a little bit earlier and I want to exercise at least 3 or 4 times this week. And that is really a fantastic way to grow as a person. And lastly, a little challenge to the rest of the 11th grade. I'm just saying, but 2 out of the 3 Sabers of the Month so far this year have been from UWM. That's right, the Panthers are repping. Congratulations, Gabriel.
I think especially in statistics class, Kinyanna has been really focused and doing really well and helping people with when they need help, especially in that class or just in classes in general.
Okay, so I'm thrilled to nominate Kinyanna for our Student of the Month, and I even created a list just so I don't forget, because there's so much stuff here. So bear with me. You can see here. Grit. She shows tremendous grit. She stays after class to understand things a little better. That also shows discovery as well. She has great integrity. She shows a lot of excellence. Her grades, which have always been good, have really just also improved. She's one of the first ones accepted into college, or she is the first one accepted into college. She takes her studies seriously. I'm sorry, how long do you guys have? This is a long list here, guys. We'll just leave it at that. She's fantastic, and I'm proud to nominate her for Student of the Month. I'd be happy to have her represent our school anytime.
And those Sabers of the Month are awesome. I mean, they put in so much hard work.
Top notch. I don't even teach them. They're great.
Are you guys talking about the Sabers of the Month? Oh my gosh, the Sabers of this month are like the best Sabers of any month. Let's talk about it, okay? We have Jerolynn. What a good student. Gabriel, oh my gosh, she's such a good... You guys need some help? I mean, these Sabers of the Month, Mr. Chan, these Sabers of the Month are amazing Sabers of the Month. So you want to go talk about it? Got like a few hours to kill?
I gotta go.
Mr. Chan! Mr. Chan! Not again!